Hello YouTubers, this is Noobzilla. Right now I want to bring you something pretty cool. This is the new groups feature, which is open to everybody that's in Fullscreen. So if you're part of the network Fullscreen, you probably want to check this out and take advantage of it. It's already gotten me tons of subs and likes over the past few days. And it's going to continue to get bigger and bigger as more and more people join these different groups. Alright, as you can see, the most popular groups are games, Minecraft, gamers, under 100 club, vloggers, filmmakers, musicians, tech, EDM. There's a group for everything, and if you don't see a group that you like, well, you can make your own. One cool thing is whenever you click on this and come in, the more active you are within the group, the higher your videos are going to be. Example, let's say I want to promote this person here, and as you can see, it says like this video on YouTube and subscribe to this creator. So if I promote this, I'll go ahead and do that. And it says keep promoting to raise your rank, tweet and Facebook share for more credit. Okay, so I pressed done. Okay, what I just did by doing that was I subscribed to this person's channel on YouTube, and then I also liked their video on YouTube. And in the process, what I did was raise my own rank. Like right now, there's 893 people in this group, and I'm ranked 12. So that means my video is going to be the 12th video shown. So the more people that you subscribe to, and then as you saw, if you tweet or post on Facebook, that also raises your rank as well, and then viewing raises your rank as well. So all of that adds to your cred, which makes your video appear closer to the top, which in turn is going to get you tons of more subs, tons of more likes, so on and so forth. The exposure that you get from this is tremendous. I think I've been a part of this for Fullscreen since last September when I first started making YouTube videos, but part of the groups, I think it was yesterday at some point. And let me just show you here. Okay, my video was promoted, video was promoted, video was promoted, promoted, promoted. That means all these people are now my YouTube subscribers. Let's go back to that there. See if I can not noob this up. I know my name is Noobzilla and I'm just living up to the name, but apparently clicking is beyond my capabilities. Okay, let's wait for this bad boy to load here. Okay, as I was saying, those were all promotions just here on the 16th. Second page here, promoted, 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 promoted. Okay, so those were on the 16th, so those are all subs. These three promoted, those four there promoted. And this is just by posting in these different groups, and then people are clicking on the promote. So it's not just getting empty subs who are never going to watch your stuff. These people are tweeting out my stuff that I've never met. These people with my common interest are also posting their stuff on their Facebook. So if somebody likes their stuff, and since we're both gamers, they might like my stuff as well. So their fans will start watching my stuff even if they don't. So it's just that much more additional exposure. All right, promoted, 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 promoted. This is still all the 16th. Okay, here we are. Promoted, promoted, promoted. There's more right there. More. So this page alone has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more subs right there from just today. All right, 16th. These are all 16th. Promoted, 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 promoted. Promoted, promoted, promoted. Some of those are some doubles there that promoted different videos of mine. But still, that's quite a few subs. And this is in addition to all the regular subs that I get as well. All right, this is going back to the 15th. That was the first day for this. And as you see, there's quite a few promotions there. I think I got like 30 something subs yesterday, and my average is right around 20. So not too bad for the first couple of days here. Look at this. This is straight down here, promoted all the way down. So once again, this is Noobzilla going over the groups of Fullscreen. As I said, you can make your own groups. You can join another group. Or you can do both, because if you are in gamers, you can also put a video in this other gamers, or if you do Minecraft, you can put it in all three and get that much more additional exposure. Those people will want to increase their rank because out of 735, you don't want to be on the bottom of the list, or 896, you don't want to be at the bottom. So you're going to promote other people to bump up your own name. Because right now I'm 12th. I'm the 12th video that they see, and that's pretty good. You don't want to be number 800. So all these people are desperately trying to climb the ladder, which is in turn going to give us all that much more additional likes, subs, and additional exposure. So that's pretty awesome. Most of the gaming channels out there, most of the MC and the multi-channel networks don't really do a whole lot for the creators. They give you tools, which is cool for some people, but most people that join that I know aren't really looking for tools. They're looking for subs, views, exposure, and that's exactly what this is doing. So if it interests you, I'll put a link down below and you can check out Fullscreen for yourself. And I'm going to go ahead and put the live stream that they just had, and that's almost 30 minutes long, and it covers everything. So go ahead and watch that as well if you desire. I want to thank you all for watching, and happy YouTubing.
Thank you so much for coming to another Fullscreen Live Hangout. My name is Phil Ranton. I'm the VP of Talent Operations at Fullscreen.
And my name is Matt Blanchard. I'm our head of product marketing, so my job is to tell all of you creators about the products that we are building for you guys.
Yeah, we've got an exciting product today. This is one that we've been working on for a long time. Matt has been toiling over. Yes. I have been so excited for over on the talent side. So we would like to announce, for those of you who haven't seen it on the creator platform yet, Groups. Now, Matt, what is Groups?
Groups is basically a place where similar creators can grow their channels together. So if you're a vlogger or a Minecrafter or a mom blogger or a Pokemon addict, any type of creator, you can find a sub-community of people who are like you and not only connect with people for collabs, stuff like that, but also we have built these awesome tools to help you actually grow your channel in ways that weren't really possible before, or at least ways that weren't possible without a lot of legwork.
Yeah, there's something called network effects that we use over in the trade, which means that if you like somebody's video, then they can like you back, or there's a better chance someone will like you back. You give love, you get love.
Exactly.
The Groups feature helps you get love from the love that you give for like-minded creators.
Yes, and everybody does better, so that's the whole point.
Yeah, it's also a great way to communicate if you want to find enthusiasts that are in a similar genre than you. This is a great place to do it. Looks like our screen. There's our screensaver, Zach. Yeah. So we wanted to take today as a chance to show you Groups on the creator platform, walk you through what it's like to set up a group, what it's like to join a group, what all of these exciting effects have, so that you can go out and join your own groups and start your own groups and be a vibrant member of the community, and it'll benefit all of us. So we're going to do a screen share right here to right now. For those of you who are longtime fans of the Fullscreen Live, you may notice Scott vs. Box's profile, yes, our favorite partner/demo account. He was kindly enough to let us use his account, so please go subscribe to Scott vs. Box. But as you see over on the side, you've got the regular, you've got home, you've got earnings, you've got stats, you've got forums, you've got apps just like usual, but now you've got a couple ones that have new written next to them, including Groups. So I'm going to click into Groups right now. So over here's a little survey. I'm just going to minimize that for now. So as you see, now when you pop into Groups, it's going to show you some of the most popular groups. Already the Gamers group has 889 members. It's been live for like a day. That's impressive. Yeah. Good job out there, gamers. Minecraft, 729. Another Gamers group, 520. We've got lots of great things here for vloggers, tech, EDM musicians. Little something for everyone. Right below it, you can see the newest groups. So it's kind of like the new and noteworthy sections you might be so used to on some other platforms.
Yeah, and this is the default view, which is called the Discover Groups page. So as Phil walked you through, you see the most popular at the top, and then it's a cascading feed of all the newest groups below. But if you go up to the top, there's actually another view called All Groups, and you can see all the groups that are just ranked in descending order from the most members to the fewest members. So that gives you a kind of a deeper look than the first 9 that you see in that default view.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then so you can just kind of browse, see what works for you. Make sure to join Screw Attack if you're a gamer, the gaming network, official gaming network of Fullscreen. But then you're going to go to this last tab that says Your Groups. Now, this is a great way to navigate once you start joining groups and seeing what's up. So Scott was kindly enough to allow me to start a couple of groups from his account and join a couple of groups and start participating. So Scott versus Box is an unboxing channel, so I thought, hey, what better way to start a channel for him than just joining an unboxer? It looks like somebody has already joined his network. He did a sketch comedy one, because he also has a sketch comedy channel, and then he joined a gamers one with his game channel and Screw Attack and the other gamers one because he wants his gaming channel to thrive. So, well, let's start it this way. Let's start by starting a group, and then we'll show you what it's like to be inside a group. So to start a group, right up here, little green thing at the top, start a group. And by the way, if at any time you have a question during this process, our social media guru, Chris Blackwell, is on minding the feed, so he'll be able to answer you back. So, start a group. Here we go. So when you go to start a group, you've got a template that should look similar to, say, starting a Facebook group or one of those. Yeah. So group name, let's see, what does he want to start? Well, you know what? He's got a wrestling thing on here. One of his channels is all about his podcast Curtain Jerks that they talk about wrestling. So I'm going to start a group called Wrestling. Say, all of you Vince McMahon loving wrestling enthusiasts from WWE to Impact. Bam. To the indie scene. Got to give the indie scene some shout-outs, right? YouTube, we're all about the indie scene. So as you see, we've got 3 different levels of visibility: open, closed, secret. Matt, can you go into what those mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So open groups are exactly what they sound like. They are open to any creator. Anybody can see them. So this is any Fullscreen creator. Anyone who's on the platform can see any of these groups, see what's going on, and anybody can join. You just click join, and you will instantly become a member of the group. Closed groups, those are visible to the community, but they are invite only. So instead of seeing you'll see a join button, but it actually allows you to request to join, right? So when you click it, you'll notify the group owner to kind of ask them to approve your request for membership, and when they do, then you'll be part of the group. Secret groups are actually invisible to the rest of the platform, right? So the broader community can't see them. So if you, for example, wanted to start a group with just like 2 or 3 buddies who you do a lot of collabs with, and you want to have a place where you can go and share and promote each other's videos and talk about stuff without hundreds of people joining, that there's an option for you as well. So this is totally up to what you'd like to do.
Yeah, go into the secret group, you can tell secrets. But you know what? Scott's a pretty open dude. He wants to get every wrestling enthusiast he possibly can to come in, engage with his channel, so he's going to do an open one. Down here there's a group playlist. This is a super, super cool feature. So as you know, playlists are very discoverable and searchable on YouTube. It's a great way to show your love for your community and stuff on your channel. So by joining a group and clicking this,
when you create a group,
you have
the option of creating a group playlist. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, but we think it's a really good idea. Because what it does is when you create this group playlist, when you create a group, then what will happen is anytime anyone joins the group, when they join, the group playlist will be put on their YouTube channel. And so there would be this wrestling playlist put on your channel. And you might ask why we want to do that. And the reason you want to do that is because that surfaces your video. So what the playlist will contain is the most recent video from every group member. It's capped at a certain amount in case the groups get really big. But what it does is that playlist will actually appear on YouTube, out on YouTube, not on the creator platform. And so your fans out on YouTube will see a host of other videos that are similar to your type of video. So there are other wrestling videos. You'll see videos from not only yourself, but other creators. And so your videos will also appear on everybody else's playlists on their YouTube presence. So if you join a group, where there are 100 members, and each of them has, how many subscribers? Like, what do you think?
1,000 subscribers.
Okay, so what's 100 times 1,000?
That's 100,000 subscribers.
Exactly, right? So that puts your new video out in front of 100,000 new people. And these are people who are probably going to like your type of content because they're already subscribing to a wrestling channel or Pokemon channel or whatever it is. And so the odds of them liking your video and then subscribing to your channel are even higher. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of an engine that helps power growth automatically. It might seem weird to have a playlist that's kind of automatically put on, but it's actually a really powerful growth tool. And we're seeing that the people who have joined our groups already are already seeing subscriber and view growth. through this kind of stuff.
That's great.
But again, if you don't want to do it, you can turn it off, but we think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, we highly, highly recommend it. Show the love to others, and they'll show the love to you. That's what YouTube's all about. Down here, you can also limit membership by subscriber count. If you want to do the only users with over 100 subscribers can join this group. We believe the creators are valuable at all levels if they've got the passion and drive to create, so Scott's going to feel the same way. So he's going to allow people who are wrestling fans under 100 subscribers to join.
And I do want to emphasize, though, this is just the very first version of groups that we launched, and so there are going to be a lot of refinements, and we're listening to your feedback, and we're trying to incorporate it as soon as we can. And so one thing that we're probably going to do is modify this so that it's not just a hard 100 subscriber floor, but you can customize it. So if you want to have people who are only under a certain number of subscribers or between 2 subscriber values who are kind of similar channel sizes to yours, you can do that. So there should be more flexibility coming soon.
Yeah, it depends on what you want out of the group. If you want it to be a smaller group of just kind of premier people of your size, then you can do that. If you want it to be like Scott's doing in this example, where he just wants every wrestling fan on YouTube to come and engage, you can do that. So I'm going to go to Create Group. There we go. And the group is now created. As you see, it's got the name up here. We've got the all you Vince McMahon loving blah blah blahs right there. You can edit the cover much like you do with your regular creator platform. I don't have a picture of him, and I'm sure you won't appreciate that. So here is your feed right now. First thing I'm going to do is go into settings, because I want to make sure it's his proper channel that's associated. So he's got 4 channels. He's got a sketch comedy channel there. I'm going to move it to his wrestling channel to start, the Curtain Jerks podcast. And I am going to hit save. So now the channel that he has linked with this group is the proper one if you have multiple ones. We'll walk through all the basic settings for now. So as you see, this all looks pretty familiar. You can change your group URL, so it's fullscreen.net/groups/wrestling.
Yeah, it's actually, community.fullscreen.net/groups/whatever you want to do. So
Yeah.
then you'll have a URL that you can use. You can even use our link shortener to kind of track links to this URL to see how many people are clicking through.
Yeah, share it with all of your full screen friends so that they can come in and join. You can go back and change some of the things that you set when you started the group. And you can also add and remove moderators, which means that other people can actually take over the administrative duties of the channel.
Yeah, so you can still be owner, but you can appoint, like, let's say you have a group that ends up becoming really big and you have 500 people in it, but you have like 3 or 4 friends who are kind of running the show in that group. You guys can nominate or just add or remove each other as moderators who have kind of admin privileges over the group as well. It's pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, and you can delete the group, which we don't recommend doing because groups are super awesome. So as you see now, oh my gosh, we already have 6 members in the wrestling group. Thank you, all of you 6 members. I'm going to say hello on behalf of Scott. So you can jump to your feed, much like a mini community section just for you. Hello, all you beautiful wrestling fans. And then you post. Now this post is going into the worldwide community where it'll say Scott has posted this in this group, as well as going directly to your group, to your fans, which is really cool. You can go in and you can invite your friends over here, like I'm going to invite me, Phil Ranta, because he'd be happy to join the group. Send me that. Now myself, from my profile, I'll see that Scott wanted to invite me. As you see, we've got blah blah here, and we've got Ash. Good seeing you, Ash. He's one of our community managers, super awesome. Kat, who's one of our awesome product people. We've got Simon Reimhaug, who's thank you for joining. That's awesome. Williko Kuruz, thank you. So now we've got this little group of wrestling fans right here. So you'll notice when I click on videos, it's starting to populate.
Yeah, we might want to go to a group that's already established. So
That's
you may
probably
see,
true.
So you'll see, because we're working with YouTube and data's going back and forth between the creator platform and YouTube, there is a little bit of a lag, but you'll see that things start to populate. So if you enable a group playlist and you join the group, you will see the playlist appear probably by the next day or so. So sometimes things are a little bit of a lag.
So I'm going to go into the Screw Attack group, the official gaming network of Fullscreen. So once you see a populated group, oh my gosh, look at Scott. He is ranked 4 out of 58 members in this group.
And we should talk about how you can boost your group rank.
Matt, how do you boost your group rank?
So you'll see at the top video upload from every member of the group. So you'll see it goes off to the right. And the way that you can improve your chances of being in the very top positions here on the, like the number 1, number 2, number 3 videos in the group. This is determined by your group rank. And so rank is sort of a complicated thing that is calculated by a lot of different things, but basically how it works is the more kind of active you are on the platform, the more you're promoting other creators' videos that your audience is likely to enjoy, the more you can boost your rank. So Phil, if you see a video that you like up here, you can click on it, right? When you click on, just click on it, it pulls up a player, and you're right within the platform. Oh. This is crazy.
Wow, it's like pirates. They're talking. It's not a language that I know. But you know what? Cool. It's a language Scott probably knows. We've got a 73% audience similarity. He's got about the same amount of subscribers that Scott has for his.
Yeah, and this audience similarity thing is important, right? Because it shows that this guy's audience is pretty similar to Scott's, right? So there's a pretty high likelihood that those two audiences are going to like the same type of content. So, if your audience similarity is like 2%, it's probably, it's a video that your fans may not love, right? So it might not make sense to promote it because, when you promote it, and we'll show you what happens when you promote it.
Sure.
It actually sends activity out to your YouTube channel. So when you click promote here, you've actually subscribed to this guy's channel on YouTube, and you've liked the video out on YouTube. And so your fans will see that on your YouTube feed. And so then if they see that and they see a channel that's akin to your type of content, they're going to be like, awesome, I want to see this as well. So you've just helped this guy out. But the thing is, you don't want to go like wantonly promoting left and right, because if you're viewing a video that has low audience similarity to your audience, then your audience is probably not going to be as excited about it, and they probably aren't going to care as much. So it makes sense to promote videos that your audience is going to really enjoy.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Justin Bieber effect, right? Justin Bieber is a content creator. He makes music, or whatever you want to call what he does. So he makes music, but then also he heard Call Me Maybe one day and went, you know what, my fans would love Call Me Maybe. And then he promoted Call Me Maybe, and his fans said, yeah, I love that.
And we do have a question. Kat just passed me a question where somebody asked, how do I promote people back for promoting one of my channels? And I love that somebody asked that, because that's really kind of the spirit of groups, is kind of helping each other out. So I'll fully admit that right now it's not super easy to find the people who promoted you, but that's going to improve as you see more iterations. We have a whole team of engineers and product people working on this, and you're going to see stuff coming out soon, and that will become easier to find. But the best thing that you can do is go back to the group. You can, you'll get a notification as to who promoted you, and so you can search for that person in our creator directory, and then go to their page and and their groups and promote some of their videos from there.
Yeah, so as you see, it's also got this incredible feed where people can share. In the old community, you would just kind of go to the general thing and say, hey guys, check out my video, and you'd post it. But that wasn't targeted. You might be reaching like musicians who don't care about video games, and you're a gamer. Now you can go to this separate section where it's got all gamers checking through. You can promote just to them. It's awesome. And if you want to see the full feed from the carousel, you can click on videos. And videos gives you this awesome, like, huge mega feed of what everybody in the group is doing. And you can promote them directly through this as well. You can watch. You can help each other out.
And if you really, really love a video, so like let me click on another one. Something that looks cool.
Oh, click on another video here?
Yeah, whatever you think. Yeah.
You know what? I love Smite.
Okay, so
everyone go download Smite.
You've already promoted this one, so you'll see below the promote button, the big green promote button, are 2 more buttons. So there's a Facebook share button and a tweet button. So if you really, really think a video is awesome, you can not only promote it, which will create activity on YouTube. It'll generate a like and a subscribe on YouTube, but you can Facebook share and also tweet about it. And so that actually will boost your ranking even further within the group. Cool. But again, you don't want to be spamming your followers, so only do it for videos that you really think they're going to enjoy.
Yeah, this encouraged genuine recommendation, which means that the people who are going through and just clicking promote, they're not helping anybody, right? If you find something, this is a way for you to connect with things that you might genuinely love, that you think your fans would genuinely love, and then you can be a creator and a promoter at the same time. That's really a great way to engage with your community on an even deeper level.
I noticed one super easy question that we just got, which is what are the dimensions for a group banner?
Ooh.
So it's actually 1200 by 200. So excuse me, it's 1200 by 200. So you can mock up whatever you think looks cool. Just keep in mind that there might be text over top of it if you're in group description. But yeah, it's pretty easy to make.
Yeah, it darks it out just a little bit too, so it's a little easier to see the white text above it. So, but yeah, they're easy to make, super fun. You can check in with all of your members. I love this section, because if you're following them and you're friends with them inside of this group, why not be followers and friends inside of community in general? So you can message to them, say, hey, great video, I love your stuff. You can follow them on the platform. Here's the section I just clicked on, Jacob Mosca, and I'm like, hey, I love your videos. I know Jacob, so he'll know that I'm not really Scott, which is great, because Scott might not want to do this. But yeah, so you can go into the messages, you can talk directly to them. It's super, super cool.
And we also got another question where someone was saying, isn't all this promotion activity just going to create an inactive audience? And I would say absolutely not, because when you like and subscribe on YouTube, or when you tweet and share on Facebook a video that you really like, you're actually sharing the content with your fans. And because they're fans of your type of content and they're active consumers of that type of content, they are much more likely to become active viewers of the person you just promoted. So the onus isn't on you to follow up. It's actually just trumpeting out in front of your fans. And so if they like that content, then they will follow, and you will have helped a creator who is like you.
Absolutely. Now, also the search function. So you're going to groups, you're saying, you know what, I don't know if I want to start a group, I might want to join another one, but the top ones might not be right for me. Luckily, there's this awesome search function where if I'm, let's say I'm a fan of music, I can go into the search function, I can type in music, I can search, and it will show me all of the awesome music channels right there. So yeah, go in, search around, join, meet people. It's a really, really cool feature. No longer are the days where you have to go in and say, I beg everybody, please subscribe to me. Now you can go to a really focused group that's out there to help you and build a really, really relevant community around your content.
And as you'll see again on that All Groups page, we have actually the All Groups tab, the next one.
Sorry.
Right there.
There we go.
Yeah, there are a bunch of groups that are actually pretty big already. So there are pretty vibrant communities already. And if you were a member of one of our subnetworks in the past, you'll see that there are groups that are similar to the old subnetworks, but you can join more than one. You're not just in one place, and you should be. So, for example, the example we used on the blog post that we used to promote the launch of groups earlier in the week. If you're a tech vlogger from Brazil, you can join the tech group, you can join the vloggers group. We have a lot of geographic groups, which is one thing that we're pretty excited creators are doing. There's a UK, like Southern California, Arizona, and so you might be able to find a local collab partner, very easily through those geographic groups. And again, you can just search for your location. Like if you're in Oregon, search for Oregon. There might be an Oregon group already. I don't even know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if there isn't a group yet for Oregon, make one.
Join it up. Yeah, Western Michigan, go for it. There are plenty of groups that still can become vibrant and huge. The best thing that you can do is create your group, encourage your friends in Fullscreen to come in and join your group, share the link with them. Don't just start a group and then just forget about it. It doesn't help to have a group of one. So make sure you're reaching out to people, that you're encouraging participation in the group, and you're creating your own kind of network of people within that group.
Yeah, and you may find that if there was a group that, if you were going to start an Arizona creators group, there may be one already. So there might be already a community that you can join. And if there isn't, like we said, go ahead and create your own.
Yeah. So should we, let's go back to the camera view right here and answer some more questions.
Yeah, we do have a couple more questions. So I want to reiterate again, this is just the first version of groups, so there are a lot of things that we already know we want to improve. We had a question about there's no confirmation when you click on the promote button to say that you subbed and liked on YouTube. We're fully aware of that, and that's coming very soon, so it'll be much clearer very soon.
We're still in version 1, but we're going to keep iterating.
But people are working hard, and we are actively listening to your feedback. I can promise you that.
Yeah, so thank you for your feedback.
And also the question about joining a group with a channel other than your main channel. So right now, we know this is a flaw as well, as you cannot specify which channel before you click join. You you join and then you change to what channel you want. We're gonna hopefully change that in the future as well.
But you saw in the
But it doesn't
walkthrough the way that I did it. I just went right to settings. I selected the right channel right away, and no harm, no foul.
Yeah, but it's coming, we promise. So please be patient. We're working pretty hard.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean we encourage you to go in and join groups if your favorite YouTubers that you collab with are not yet in the Fullscreen network. Unfortunately, they can't join your groups. The only way to get them in is to have them join the Fullscreen network. Go to apply.fullscreen.net or go to the Refer and Earn section of your creator platform. Get your unique code. Refer people in the network, and then you can make a little cash along the way.
Yes.
So thank you so much for coming to join us. I have been at Phil Ranta on Twitter, or Phil Ranta, the VP of Talent Operations at Fullscreen.
And again, I'm Matt Blanchard, Head of Product Marketing. So thanks so much for tuning in.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it.